In this video, we're going to focus on AMD. So as you guys can see, I think the prices are getting ready to retrace to complete a fifth wave. So we're going to have a five waves up, uh, you know, basically five waves up, five waves down, five waves up. So this is getting ready to complete a huge ABC uh, long term. So what I mean is we just start from the 2018 because that's where a consolidation really completed it, and they rally to and where rally took place and never looked back, right? So we'll go ahead and do a Fibonacci retrace, and as you can see, these are just perfect hits, almost perfect hits, and we're getting to a point where we are at 0.78, but I don't think we're quite there yet. We're not finished yet, but I do think that we are gonna retrace uh, some of this rally to complete a fourth wave. So, in order for me to understand where the retracement could take place, uh, we have these levels, 0.38 at 135 or uh, 0.236 and 154. 154 to me is very shallow, a very shallow retracement. It could happen, but I'm looking at the line, I'm looking at these levels right here. So between 151 and 133. So it could be in the middle, whatever. But this is the range that I'm looking for it to retrace. So we're gonna have something like this, and then chop around, and then we're gonna move right back up for to complete a fifth wave. Okay, if the fifth wave is strong, then we can expect AMD to hit 210. But um, but if it's stronger, if the movement is very strong, then we can expect the prices to reach to around 220 on AMD. That could last all the way to at the end of 2024. So this rally that is going to take place after this correction should last for the duration of the 2024. So that is what I'm expecting, and uh, a retracement. So our main focus right now is on the retracement. If it does retrace, what kind of retracement are we looking at? If we measure this move right here, this move alone, because this is a wave itself. So 1, 2, 3. This is the third wave, and if we do retrace from the third wave, then like I said, a 50 uh, percent retrace will take us all the way to these levels at around 140. So we could retrace to 140, which isn't a lot because we've gained almost 100% from the October low. Okay, so that's very sharp. I mean, that's a 100% move in just you know 3 months or so. And when you see those kind of moves, of course you're gonna have to expect some kind of correction. And um, and there is no rule that um, there's no rule that this has to be a five-way structure. But I do, but this is my perception. I think this is a five-way structure. It can't it doesn't have to be. It could just be done right here and then and if that is the case, then we could retrace. There's a possibility that we could retrace this whole move, right? This whole move down here back to the $92 levels. And of course, I'm not expecting that because of where S&P is right now, and I think S&P is also ready to have some kind of correction, 10% correction, if S&P have 10% correction, and of course, and then you definitely are going to see AMD correct to around 140. That'll complete our fourth wave, and then the fifth wave will actually take us all the way to about 220 levels. Okay, and why do I say 220 levels? So let's say if we just draw a Fibonacci extension. So as you can see, 1.618 take us to about 120, 122, and most times it'll overshoots it by a little. So you have, AMD had potential to go above 220 uh, after this correction, and then that'll give us a short opportunity. But for now, I think we're gonna have a little bit of correction, a pullback to around 140 or so, and then we're going to be moving up after that. Don't know the time frame, but all I can say is that we are headed for a correction. And if you're buying it up here, I think you're making a mistake. It's not financial advice. If you want to take a position, you can go ahead and take a position. But from what I'm seeing, it's not the place to do so. You want to wait for some kind of pullback. Like I said, this is a very strong move, 100% move. It's just 3 months. It's bound to correct. It doesn't mean that it's going to crash right back down. It can. There's a possibility that it can crash all the way back down, but I am not expecting that. I'm expecting a fourth wave and then a fifth wave up that should last uh, the duration of 2024, and then we're going to take some short. Uh, we're going to take the opportunity on the short side when we see those prices, and then we'll see what happens. So that's it for this video, and I will talk to you guys later.